Happy Sunday mga abe, kamusta kayo? Long time no see. Samahan nyo ako ulit, magdadrive tayo, no? Punta tayo Highway 401 westbound. At may snowstorm na darating mamaya. Yung mga kaibigan natin dyan sa US, sa Texas, medyo masama na ang panahon dyan. Ingat po kayo dyan. At tayo ngayon Sunday, no? Buti na lang walang pasok ang karamihan. Pero tayo ay maghahanap buhay tayo. Tingnan natin ngayon ang daan, okay? Habang nakikinig tayo ng balita, nandito po tayo sa Toronto.
Expect to see some service disruptions on the Lakeshore West Line today.
Kailangan updated tayo sa nangyayari, lalo na sa weather. Kung lalabas kayo,
services running through from Niagara Falls to Oakville with hourly trains also from Pimlico to Union. Go buses will replace the trains at Oakville and Clarkson stations, and there's no service
kape lang.
Creditor Long Branch. Regular service will return for your morning commute on Monday, but we do have some good news for TTC users.
Shout out to our one viewer today. Happy Sunday. Nasaan ka man ngayon? I hope you're doing great. Marami na rin nakagising na. It's only 5 o'clock, no? 5:10. The road is a little bit busy. Normally, pag Sunday, wala masyado talaga sasakyan. Medyo nang ilan. In 1977, my parents began making windows in our garage right here in the GTA. Traffic light, kwentuhan muna tayo. Ayan, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Kuya JDL. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Medyo nagbabalik po tayo ng konti ng live. At kamusta kayo sa mga subscribers po natin? Sorry po at medyo late tayo, hindi tayo nag-update. Busy lang po tayo. Dalawa po trabaho natin ngayon, no? Baka po sa unang day off ko this coming week, no, makapag-vlog po tayo. Hahabol tayo sa mga hindi natin mga na-post. Sana po hindi po kayo magsasawa, no? Kung mga nagre-replay dyan, thank you so much. And yan nyo, pag naayos na ko na yung schedule ko, nalaman ko na yung mga dapat kong gawin, we're going back to normal, no? And we're thankful na hindi tayo pinababayaan ng may kapal, no? Okay, tingnan na natin ulit ang daan. Mag-exit tayo ng 401 westbound, no? Yung mga kaibigan natin sa Toronto, kung napapanood nyo to, ayan ang itsura ng daan natin ngayon. Hindi pa ganun kasama, pero mamayang hapon daw, sasama daw yan. Yung pakanan, papunta sa eastbound, papunta mga Ottawa yan, or Pickering, no? Yan natin ang headline. Traffic pala, traffic.
Thanks, Julia. This report is brought to you by carsforkids.ca. All right, well, starting on the eastbound 401 and the northbound Allen ramp to the eastbound 401 has been closed off due to overnight maintenance. Then approaching Bathurst and the collectors, 3 right lanes are blocked off for that same reason. At Victoria Park, or east of Victoria Park, I should say, in the Express, there is a right lane blocked off by a collision. It's not causing a delay, but be careful on your way by.
Okay, nakita niyo yung tanda. Westbound.
Highway 404, there's a left
Highway 401.
due to a collision. And then there is some long-term construction as well. So southbound on the DBP, the ramp to Richmond's been closed off. That closure will be in place until spring. And as this nasty weather starts to move in today, just make sure you're always driving according to conditions. Ready to get rid of that old or unused car? Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach your friendly live agent. You'll get maximum tax credit, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Your next report coming up in less than 10 minutes, and now with the forecast. Denise Andriacci.
We have widespread weather alerts. It begins early morning Sunday with flurries and some isolated squalls, but then this massive winter storm takes over, and we are going to see anywhere from 20 to up to 40 centimeters of snow. So we do have significant snowfall expected across the GTA, but specifically Toronto, Mississauga, and Southern Durham could see the highest amounts. In Toronto, Pearson, we have
Tingnan mo to.
minus 12, feels like minus 19.
Nagsisignal, di naman umaalis.
On 680 News Radio, we recap your top stories. 680 News Time, 5:13.
Hey, breaking news, Toyota. I hear you got that new BZ electric car. That's right. The 26 Toyota BZ has more horsepower.
He's in the phone, no? That truck, he's in the phone. Thank you for the thumbs up. To our 2 viewers, thank you so much. If you're listening right now, just type so I can give you a shout out. And let me know where you're from. So right now we are driving here at 401 westbound. See on the left, on the other side of the road, on the eastbound, no, there's an accident, minor accident, according to the news, not causing a delay. So we're driving in 100 kilometers per hour. It's about 60 miles, 65 or 70 miles per hour. I hope my thing is correct, my conversion is correct. Let's hear the headlines.
The GTA, although the yellow cold warning has been dropped, an orange warning for winter storm has replaced it. We could possibly see a dumping of 40 centimeters of snow today. In the area of King and Trafford Street, Toronto fires on the scene. A house fire broke on Saturday evening. This was just before 9. Crews remain on the scene and roads remain closed in the area. Paramedics say they've taken one person to hospital with minor injuries. And U.S. President Donald Trump continues to threaten tariffs on Canada. This time he threatens 100% tariffs if Canada goes through their trade deal with China. Trump put these threats on Truth Social, calling Prime Minister Tony Governor in the House. Looking ahead to Monday's return to the Commons after a 6-week holiday break. 680 News Time, 5:15. Sports at 590 The Fan, just ready to comment.
All right, so we're expecting 40 centimeters of snow today. Maybe this early afternoon. So if you have a flight, no, if you're in Toronto and if you have a flight, check your flight before coming to the airport. Maybe there's some delay or some cancellation, just double check. From Team Happy, Makita Leilani, shout out to you. So we're using the express lane, 401 express lane on the left, no, because our exit is a little bit far. So our speed, it's 110 kilometers per hour, and it's about 70 miles per hour. Time is 5:15 or 5:17. May alarm. By the way, the temperature is minus 12 degrees Celsius. So right now we are in 401 and Butters, right? One of the biggest Filipino communities. Crossing Allen Road, exit to Allen Road. Highway is pretty good, in spite of snow last night. But the expected big snow is gonna be today, early this afternoon. Toronto expected, or the GTA expecting to have a 40 centimeters of snow. We're passing by Yorkdale Mall on my left. Ambulance on the other side. So we are passing the 401 Express in Kiel, exit 362. And again, this morning the road is good, no snow, it's already cleaned up. Okay, orange warning na tayo, na? Orange warning, not yellow.
Elsewhere in the GTA, it's anywhere from 10 to up to 30 centimeters of snow. So it is going to be a very tricky day to navigate the roads, and we also have blowing and drifting snow a possibility. Please take extra precautions through the day and night. Did you know 2 in 5 Canadians will face cancer in their lifetime? Early detection can make all the difference. Whole body MRI offers advanced medical scans using state-of-the-art AI-powered MRI technology, capable of detecting early-stage cancers and over 500 other conditions. Take control of your health. Visit wholebodymri.ca to book now. Again,
Okay, we're going to exit now, 401 to 409. Going to airport. Let's check the traffic while we're doing that.
680 News Radio Toronto.
You're listening to All News Radio. Emergency doctors are warning people to protect themselves from frostbite as extreme cold temperatures move in across Canada.
Medical Director of the Toronto General Hospital, Dr. Kate Heyman, says mild frostbite can look like a sunburn. More serious frostbite can turn your skin gray and feel hard, waxy, tingly, and numb. She says while more severe cases of frostbite can turn your skin black. Now, Heyman says getting out of the cold and immersing your hands or feet in warm water until the skin feels soft again is the best way to treat mild frostbite. She says if there's an ongoing change in sensation or in skin color after you've rewarmed, you should seek medical attention. David Augustine, The Canadian Press, Toronto.
Does your home smell of old home gear that your kids
Okay, so be careful to the frostbite. So now we're exiting here, 427 via 409. Pearson. Exit 355. So this is the way going to the airport. Or check the business news.
Sustained growth over the last few years, driven by a global shift towards wellness and moderation. And that's how Barbette was born. Andrea Grand is the CEO and co-founder.
My sister, who I started this with, she was the catalyst to creating Barbette. She had some health complications come up, and she cut out a bunch of things from her diet. Drinking alcohol was one of those things. And in these limited experiences that COVID allowed for, I mean, obviously this is the summer, she kind of constantly felt excluded from social experiences and not really able to elevate a solo moment. And because of that, she was always holding a pop or a soda that you'd have at the kids' table. So something juvenile in both flavor and in branding, and she was constantly getting that "why aren't you drinking?" question. And this really helped to shape your entrepreneurial journey.
So here is going to the airport on my left. So we're cruising on that area, but I'm gonna exit in Viscount Road. When I hit the Viscount Road, I'm gonna end this live. So I'm gonna see you again this afternoon. I will try my best to have a have a live after work or going back to home. From here to airport, going to Scarborough. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay. A little bit traffic there. Yeah, I turned it left. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Bye.